chestnuts roasting.
Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you 3 easy Dollar Tree DIYs. This is perfect if you have a little fireplace in your home and you need to decorate it for the holidays. I needed some stocking hangers so I could hang some stockings in front of my fireplace. So if you're interested, please stick around. Okay, so for the first DIY, you're going to need 2 of these Dollar Tree mini trees. You're also going to need 2 of these galvanized tin buckets that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. A Dollar Tree pick. I chose one with berries, and it also had some pine cones on it. And then you're just going to need some various ornaments that you have laying around. Any ornaments will do. You can decorate your tree however you want. I'm just showing you how I decorated my trees. So basically you're just going to take the base off of the trees. Now, one of the easiest ways that you can make this tree look fuller than it really is not by pulling the sprigs of the tree down. Kind of have them pointing up, and it will make the tree look fuller. If you want your tree to look fuller, you can always use garland ties, or you can use the garland that you can buy at the Dollar Tree. I actually like the look of how these are without any added garland ties. But pretty much you're just going to take some floral foam, and you're going to hot glue it to the bottom of the tins. Then you're going to place your tree inside the foam. I have decided that I want a little bit of touch of white and black buffalo check. So I'm just going to make a little bow out of some scrap buffalo check that I had left over from a scarf. And I'm just going to hot glue it to the top of my tree. Now you can use whatever ribbon you want. Again, I just wanted a little touch of buffalo check because it's actually going to match the stockings that I will be making. So again, you're just going to take a floral piece and you're going to hot glue it to the bottom and just stick that tree right inside. Fluff it up however you would like. Again, you can add garland ties if you want it to be more full. And then I'm just going to place this bow at the top of this tree. And then I'm going to go ahead and fishtail the ends of my bows. And again, you guys, you can decorate your Christmas trees however you would like. I just wanted mine to have touches of red, and I also wanted them to look woodland, if that makes sense. So I just put some pine cones on my tree. I just basically took apart one sprig or one pick because that's all I had. I have used all of mine for other DIYs. So this was the only one I had left over. And so I just took what was on this pick and I decorated both of my trees. So I'm just placing those pine cones onto my trees, making sure not to waste any part of the pick. So I pretty much use every part of the pick to decorate the tree somehow. And now I'm just going to take these little ornaments and I'm just going to hot glue them to the tree. I just had a lot of little ornaments left over, and then I had this weird little ornament string thing that I'm pretty sure it came from the Dollar Tree. But I'm basically going to cut those little beads off, and then I'm just going to use the little ornaments. And I'm going to hot glue those to the tree. And now I'm going to use the berries to also decorate the tree and just put those in random places on the tree just to kind of decorate it a little bit more. There's so many options. There's so many ways that you can decorate these little trees. If you wanted to, you could even take these little beads and you could hang them from the tree. I'm the type of person that doesn't like to throw away anything, and I always try to find a way to reuse everything in my projects. So that's what I decided to do with my tree, just to kind of decorate it a little more. And now I had some leftover little truck ornaments. This one has been used for a previous DIY. Basically, I've just taken off the little Merry Christmas sign that hangs on the bottom of the ornaments. And I'm going to just hot glue the truck to these galvanized tin buckets. At the beginning, I hot glued the truck to the top, like where that twine is, and I decided that was not where I wanted it placed. Took it off, and then I hot glued them to the middle of the buckets, as you can see here. I think it turned out great. For the next DIY, we're going to be making some Dollar Tree stockings. So I just had this Dollar Tree stocking. I've hauled this Dollar Tree stocking because I think it's really, really cute. And I'm just going to use that to outline my stockings. So I have this white and black buffalo check scarf that I'm going to be using. However, I want to try to make two stockings out of this one scarf. If I used that to trace out my stocking, I'm not going to have enough fabric to make two scarves. So I'm going to show you what I do. I first cut off the little tassels or the little frillies, I don't know what to call them, at the end of the scarf. I cut those off. And now the best way to do this is fold your scarf in half, find the middle, and then cut the scarf in half. And then this way you'll still be able to use that stocking to outline your stockings. Just to give you, I would never be able to eyeball the stocking. I think it would come out looking awful. So I'm just going to trace this stocking to give me a good idea of where I need to cut. And it's not going to be as long as this stocking that I'm using to trace, but that's okay. Mine are just going to be a little bit shorter. And so now I'm just going to cut on the inside of the lines where I traced. And this is how it turned out. I think it's really perfect. It's not long, but it's okay, because in all honesty, on my fireplace, I don't have a whole lot of room. It's with my stocking hangers that we make in this video. If I made these stockings any longer, they would have been touching the floor. So I needed my stockings to be a little bit shorter, and they actually turned out perfect. So now what you're going to do is you're going to glue the edges of the stocking together, leaving the top part of the stocking unglued. And then once you have all of the sides of the stocking glued together, and remember, you could sew these if you wanted to, but I'm just doing these no-sew stockings because honestly, hot glue works just as good. So then you're going to flip your stocking inside out, and this is what it should look like. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take this microfiber towel that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to cut a little piece off so that I can hot glue it to the top of the stocking, just to kind of give it some character, because most stockings have that little top piece that, if you guys know what I mean, if you guys can understand what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna hot glue that to the top. You can make it long enough to where it wraps around the whole top of the stocking, but for whatever reason on this one I just decided to hot glue one on the front. The other stocking I make, I do actually wrap it around the whole top of the stocking, and I think that way looks a little bit better. So here is just some variations, some different ways that you can do it to achieve the look that you want. Just giving you guys options. And that is how it turns out. I think it is really cute. Now here's the thing, I know a lot of people have been saying that they cannot find the white and black buffalo check scarves from the Dollar Tree. It's okay. I'm going to show you how to make another stocking not using the buffalo check. You can take this microfiber towel that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree, fold it in half, and then place that stocking on top of that and trace it out. With one microfiber towel, you will be able to make one stocking. So trace that out. I would suggest using different scissors. Don't use these. It doesn't really cut through microfiber that well, but go ahead and cut it out And then do the same thing, glue all of the edges, leaving the top part of the stocking unglued, so that way you can fold the stocking inside out and have more finished seams. I actually love how this stocking turned out. They are so soft, so furry, and just, I think they're beautiful. These are beautiful stockings. The only downside is that you're only going to be able to get one stocking per towel. With the scarf, you get 2 stockings per scarf, so you're kind of getting a better deal. If you're going to be paying $1, you can always just pick up a stocking at the Dollar Tree that's already pre-made. But I just love how these look. I think they're a lot of fun. So now I just had this bag. I picked this red and black buffalo check bag. It's a gift bag. I picked it up at Walmart. I'm actually going to be using it to frame, so I'm going to use the ribbon handles of the bag to hang my stockings. You can use whatever ribbon you would like. I didn't have any black ribbon, so this is what I came up with. Do not, another tip that I learned, do not glue the part that hangs the stocking in the middle of the stocking. Okay, the hanger part of the stocking goes in the corner. As you guys will see, I kind of messed up, and I learned from that mistake really fast, but I ended up fixing it. So do not do what I'm doing here. Do not glue it to the middle back of the stocking, because then it's going to look like that. Make sure you hang it from the corners, and you guys will see what I'm talking about right here. But this is how they turned out. I love how these stockings turned out. They look so cute, and it just ties in some of that buffalo check that I have in my house. Also, here's another thing that you can do if you do not have a fireplace. Just put some of these command hooks that you can get at the Dollar Tree on any picture frame in your home, and you can just hang the stockings from a picture frame. Okay, so for the next DIY, we are going to make stocking hangers. Now, this idea was inspired by Jay Munee. She is amazing. I will link her video above in the cards, and I will also put it in the description box. She was the inspiration for these Dollar Tree stocking hangers. Basically, you want to take these over-the-door hooks that you can get at the Dollar Tree. You're going to snip that piece right there using some cutters, and it breaks really easy. So once you get it snipped, you will be able to break it. And then go ahead and take the sticker part off of the over-the-door hook, and you're going to use some E6000 and hot glue and press that down to the bottom of these coasters that you can get at the Dollar Tree. Now, the best way to paint these are to put them on the edge of a cardboard box. What I learned in this process is painting these with spray paint is very hard, because as you can see, it will just start to run down the hook. You can try to rough it up a little bit with some, like a sanding block, or you could try some chalk paint, which might work better, but it did take me overall 3 coats to coat the stocking hangers. Now I picked up some of these little Christmas village houses from the Dollar Tree. I wanted 2 post offices and 1 church, and then I just spray painted them with this Rust-Oleum spray paint, and this is the hammered look. I wanted them to kind of have the look of galvanized tin. I don't know if that's exactly how they turned out, but I still love how they look. Now I'm going to take a bag of rocks that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree, and just to make sure that these stocking hangers will be able to hold a stocking, I needed these little houses to have weight. So I'm filling them up with some rocks from the Dollar Tree, and then I'm just going to use some tape that I had laying around. You could use duct tape, whatever heavy-duty tape that you have, to tape the bottom hole so that the rocks will not come out. And it's okay that it looks that way, because it's going to be glued on top of a coaster anyways, so you'll be able to hide the tape. It's not going to make it look bad or anything. So again, I'm just filling this little church with rocks from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to tape that little hole shut. And there you go. Now I'm going to take the hooks that we made, and I'm going to put some E6000 on the bottom of the house or the church, and also with a mixture of hot glue, I'm going to place it on top of the coaster. And that is how it looks, and I'm going to do that with all 3 of my little Christmas Village houses. And this is how they turned out, guys. I think they look absolutely adorable. I'm really happy with the way that these turn out. I really like how they kind of match the galvanized tin buckets that I have holding my Christmas trees. And I really like the pops of whites and the pops of reds. I think that this just really looks good. And here's what it looks like with the Dollar Tree stockings that we made. As you can see, the hangers are a little long, so if you have a small fireplace like me, be careful not to make your stockings too long or else they will touch the floor. And there you have it, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you like these DIYs. I know it's getting closer to Christmas, but I just wanted to share these with you. Also, here's what it looks like with some Dollar Tree stockings in case you guys don't have time to make the stockings as well. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe on your way out. Bye, guys.